Good morning, good evening, good afternoon guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're having a beautiful day and that you're staying safe and that you are well, because ultimately that's the most important thing here. So today I wanted to bring you another anti-MLM video. Recently I shared my story about Arbonne, and I thought it would be interesting to share a little call that I had before I left. So quick disclaimer, I have only had personal experience with Arbonne, and that is not me saying that every single person's experience will be exactly the same. Yes, it can work. Granted, it is only the top like 2%, but it can work for some people. The privacy of this person in this audio has been maintained, so please protect their identity. If you do know who this person is, please just be respectful. So this was the last ever call I had with one of my uplines while I was in Arbonne. And it was basically me explaining that I was leaving the business, and I was explaining my reasons why. Now, I am going to say that this is the most beautiful human being I've ever met. Like, her soul is absolutely gorgeous. I 100% think that she has come from the most beautiful place, and from the bottom of my heart I'm so grateful for her, for being into my life and being in my journey. So I do not mean any harm from this video. I'm just using her as an example because she's the person that I've had personal experience with. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So I moved over so that you can see it. Obviously you can just see like my laptop, the ceiling half of the time, and my face, but I wanted to include that for proof that I did protect her identity, and I don't want her to have any backlash from this video.
So, what's the vibe? Where's this all come from all of a sudden? How are you feeling?
Well, like, it's not just come out of the blue. Like, I kind of sat down and worked out everything that I've spent, and I obviously didn't get on the call yesterday and didn't get on today's call. So a bit of context, there was supposed to be 2 sign-up calls, one-to-one calls that they like to call, and I basically just cancelled them and didn't get on them because I was having doubts about my place in Arbonne, and I didn't think it was fair to sign people up if I myself was doubting the scheme. Because I was just like so upset at the fact that I'd spent so much money, and I rang my mum in tears and was like, I've spent all my papa's money, but because of everything that's going on, but also because it's my papa's money, and I said to my mum, like, look, like, if I know I'll pay it back. Disclaimer, I didn't spend all my papa's money, I spent a portion of it, and I will pay it back, so, but that's obviously not the point of this. When I go back to work, but it's the fact that it's papa's money. Like, me paying it back, it doesn't make it papa's money, it makes it my money that I've just paid it back. And like, he wanted me to have that money so that when I go to buy a house, I can buy a house, and I've just spent it on like makeup and like nutrition products.
I completely respect that, your decision, and this is just for me to understand where you're coming from, and you know I've got your back whatever you decide. She really does have my back, and I have no malicious intent by this video, like I've already said. And in terms of what you just told me there, the thing that sort of gets me in my heart is the fact that you have invested so much. You are so close to get into district where you're going to be paid like a proper amount. Okay, so she's just said you are so close, in that emphasis, to getting to district where you are going to get paid a proper amount. Now, if we look at the income disclosure statement on Arbonne's website, a district manager gets an annual pay on average of £2,020. Wouldn't really call it a proper amount, and yeah, even still, let's divide that by 12 months. Where's my phone? So that's going to be on average £168 a month. Not really going to be getting my money back. And you will be getting, you know, money from it, and all of everything that you've invested in it will start coming back. So you are so close to doing that.
Everything I've invested will start to come back. not at £2,000 a year. Wouldn't really call that an appropriate sum of money in a year.
And I think that it would be a real shame for you to quit now where you're not going to get the money back.
You're not going to get the money back. She said it, not me.
Because you're going to quit and you won't have, you won't get district and you won't get an income from it. Whereas if you stick with it, you're going to get to district, you're going to, district and beyond, which is the absolute goal for you, as you know already with your team and how they are going at the moment. I mean, I've just got off an amazing call with them. So just know that district can totally happen this month. AMQ is a done deal. It's just mindset and...
It's just mindset. So, if I reword that, the reason why you're not being successful is your mindset. Nothing to do with the amount of work you're putting in at all. Not too sure about that one.
When that happens, I mean, I got, about just over 500 from going area manager qual.
Don't think she's quite realised you're not meant to disclose how much you earn according to the FTC laws, but I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. The one thing I'm going to say, £500 or however much she just said, how much of that have you actually spent? That's what I want to know. So yes, you may be getting £500 back, but how much have you spent and given to the company in return? You answer it. And also, she's an area manager in qualification at the point of me filming this. So if she's only getting £500, am I really going to make back what I've spent by just going a district manager?
So just know that honestly, I know the feels because I was a student when I first started, didn't have any money. Obviously, I invested in my products and then went into my overdraft, and I had to invest for money that I didn't have.
Obviously, I had to invest through money I didn't have. So she's done the exact same thing as me. That's the scary thing. And she has stuck it out because of the amount of money that she's invested, and she needs to get it back. So she's lost out, basically.
A lot of it came from like mum and dad and all of that.
Her mum and dad had to pay for her products.
But it's so worth it now because obviously I'm building an amazing business, I'm getting all the money back, and it's the vision as well that you need to see. So it's not just about district.
This is a thing that they often like to say, it's the vision. Now, she's not the only person who says this who works for Arbonne. That's just their excuse for people who fail. They didn't have the vision. They didn't work hard enough. Wrong.
It's not just about area. It's about that 10,000k a month that, is the ultimate goal. And your papa,
Why is she bringing my dead papa into this?
Would know that you have invested that money to get even more, like in the ultimate.
My papa would know that I've invested his money to get even more. Can we just appreciate that? Like, just replay that.
And your papa, would know that you have invested that money.
I'm absolutely shocked. I don't even think she realises what she's just said. Like, I think she's convinced that I have made an investment rather than a sale.
The outcome that we're all after. So don't view it as a negative thing that you've lost it, because you haven't lost it. You just invested it and you're going to...
Right, can we just flash back to before where she said you're not going to get your money back?
You're not going to get the money back. You're not going to get the money back.
This is the thing about these Arbonne consultants, is that they are so brainwashed that they really contradict themselves a lot.
To get it back, it's just a matter of time. How do you feel about that? Because I want to...
I just still feel that, like, last month I sent nearly 2,000, like I approached nearly 2,000 different people and signed up one person.
That's a fact, by the way. I approached nearly 2,000 different people to ask them if they wanted to get on board with my business, and I was encouraged to do that.
And I just feel like I would rather put my time and energy into my own little charitable company that I know is making so much of a difference to people's lives. And like,
okay, that was kind of shady from me. That was a sly way of me saying, without directly saying, because I love this girl so much, like absolutely loved her, didn't want to say, look hun, you're involved in a pyramid scheme, but that was me saying, I know that my company is making a difference. Basically interpret that as your company is not making a difference in the way that you would like to think it is.
I just feel that I would rather invest my time into that, because like I've sidelined it because...
So this is the second excuse I've said. The second time I basically said why I want to leave.
Because I've been focusing on Arbonne. So like I just kind of feel guilty in the fact that I've basically set up this business, like my own charitable company, and it took me so long to do that, and then I've kind of just sidelined it and pushed it away as well, like, and not really put much effort into it.
So I do. But going forward, you can definitely do both. Like, I do this around my full-time job, and I have a busy lifestyle at home as well.
Okay, so my interpretation of this is, now forgive me if I'm wrong, is, he's beeping at me, is you need to manage your time better. Would I be wrong in saying that?
Well, I live with my grandma and granddad, my mum and dad, my nephew, my brother, and I have such a busy life, but obviously it's all just about...
Okay, so she's just said, I live with my mum and dad, my nephew, my brother, so basically she doesn't pay rent. Am I interpreting that wrong? Or, like, maybe she pays digs money or like food money, but she doesn't pay rent, so she doesn't have that expenditure.
All just about priority. So if you just make...
It's all just about priority. Like, she knows I'm good at time management, so I don't know if she's trying to justify it to herself or if she's trying to justify it to me that my time management is just not right. I'm not sure here.
Prioritise your mental health in sport and charitable funds as well as your Arbonne business, then obviously you're going to feel a lot more positive. You're going to know that you're building bridges in both and you're going to make it both successful. And obviously I will help you with that. Because I know it's really important for you, and it is, and obviously you know that I back mental health.
This is where I'm saying she is a genuinely nice person. Like, she will help me with mental health in sport because she knows that it means a lot to me. Like, she is a lovely person, don't get me wrong, but I'm using her as the example because Arbonne brainwashes people into thinking this.
Back mental health anyway. But in terms of this business and how I've seen you grow, in terms of, obviously you've always done personal development, but in terms of doing it with the business, that's just been amazing, and how positive you've been, and I just really don't want to lose that, and that sort of special connection we have. Obviously we'll always be friends. I just don't want you to lose out on all of this that you're creating, because you're incredible, and I just have like such a big vision for where you're taking this, and I just want you to still have like major focus on district manager, area qual by the end of this month, because then all that money that you've invested, you're going to be laughing at yourself at the end of the month of even having this conversation, because...
Okay, so she's basically assuming that I'm just doubting myself and I've not made the decision. I've already mentioned twice that I'm leaving, but I think that's selective hearing.
You'll have earned it all back, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I just don't see it like working for me at all, and like...
Reason number 3. Third time I have said I don't see it working for me.
I genuinely like just feel like I've put so much energy into it and so much time and effort, and I just
feel like I've got nothing back.
It is really, really hard, and that's why
it is hard.
We do personal development, and that's why mindset matters, and mindset is just absolutely everything. Because if I said to myself, like after last month for example, I didn't hit my goal to become area manager. I
didn't hit my goal. A lot of the times people don't hit their goals because you are relying on other people to do your work. Do you know how difficult that is? You are relying on other people. You can't do it alone. You have to build a team. Pyramid scheme.
But can you imagine if I said to myself that, right, well I didn't hit area manager, so that means that I'm never going to get to area manager and I'm never going to get beyond that. If I said that to myself, like when she first joined the business, where she didn't get one sign up for a year. So
I'm gonna blank out the name of who she just said, but I think it's pretty obvious who it is. No comment.
Who is a millionaire, did not get a sign up for a year. like, so her mindset must have been absolute, I am not quitting until I have seen results, and, you know, she's never quit, but...
Yeah, she's never quit because she's a millionaire. And she also didn't quit, probably because she'd spent a lot of money and didn't want to lose that.
What I mean is, you know, she is not, like, she's 100% committed until she makes a success of it, and that's just the attitude that we need to have. Now, obviously, as I said at the beginning of the call, if it's still a no, then I 100% back you, respect you, and 100%, you know, we'll stay in contact.
Oh, yeah,
absolutely,
definitely.
you, and you're my, you know, one of my closest friends.
Lock them up.
And I absolutely love Arbonne for, you know, creating this friendship.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. I am so grateful for Arbonne for everything it's taught me not to do. But also, like, I have learned from it. I have. And I've learned so much stuff from it, to be fair.
But I think, you know, I just wanted to jump on this call just to express my thoughts and feelings of it, to sort of put my belief into you and where I know that you can be. But obviously it's got to be right for you as well. I can't, you know, pretend something if it's still not right for you.
Do you know what? In fairness to her, she's not trying to convince me to stay. And I will give that to her 100%. I think it just sounds like she's trying to convince me. Because I think she thinks that I'm just doubting and I've not made my decision.
So yeah, how do you feel about all
I
of
just
that?
still feel like it's like not for me.
Fourth time. I just think it's not for me. With a few likes in there because clearly I say like a lot in this video.
Just because like I feel like I would have got more sign-ups if it was. Because like the amount of messages I've sent.
She just said true. I don't think you heard that because I spoke over her, but she did say true.
And I just feel like in myself, just from realising how much I've spent, like I haven't even spent that much on mental health and sport.
Again, back to the spending.
And like that's my baby, like that's got my name all over it. Like Arbonne, like I'm not the CEO. Like, do you know what I mean? Like I didn't think 40 years ago like, oh, I'm going to create this business, and I've put so much money into something that doesn't even have my name on it, and I haven't even put that into my own baby. It's like if you were a mum and you spent more money on your aunt, on your niece or nephew. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I do kind of feel like I just need to focus on that more.
And if I can sort of, and I'm not saying this to like to convince you to stay in. This is not why I'm having this conversation. It's just to get a feel of like your emotions and where we're both at with it. But in terms of that and your mental health in sport, I just want you to sort of have the big vision of where you can take that because of your business as well.
Anybody else getting deja vu? Like, do we feel like we've been round this already?
So if, say you focus on your business, and I'm not saying to focus on it, like you could...
When she says your business, she means Arbonne.
100% do it without completely focusing on it and doing both at the same time. But if we were to say you focus 100% on Arbonne, and you got to area, you got to region, say, you're going to be earning so much money from Arbonne that you can like help your mental health business with. Do you know what I mean?
You're not gonna get the money back. You're not gonna get the money back.
You're going to be earning so much money from Arbonne that you can help your mental health business with. Can I get that in writing?
Yeah.
Whereas it's going to be probably a lot of hard work, and yes, you're going to be...
Didn't she just say that it is hard before? So she's saying mental health and sport is going to be hard work. But she said Arbonne was going to be hard work. But her excuse is that mental health and sport is going to be hard work. Look, I'll take the hard work from mental health and sport. I have so much passion for my business because it's mine. I created it. I didn't create Arbonne. And I'd take hard work for that because I know that it's helping people with mental illness in sport.
Passionate about it. Yes, you love it. Yes, you own it. Yes, it's CEO and your name's all over it. But at the same time, it's going to be even like a lot more hard work because like you're not building anything else that could...
You're not building anything else that could help it. Well, that's why I work. That's why I have 3 jobs, 4 jobs. That's why I do everything I do alongside mental health and sport so that I am building myself. But also, I don't pay into mental health and sport. The funds, yes, I contribute to it, but the funds come from people's donations. So donate below, the website's linked below. side note.
help it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but like when I go to work,
Reason 5. When I go to work.
I'm guaranteed money. I know that I show up and the work I do while I'm there, I know I'm getting paid. Whereas
You would with this, but obviously you just need to build it to the level first.
You would with this, but obviously you just need to build it to the level. What level? Can you guarantee me that? Because when I look at the income disclosure statements, it says that I would only build a livable wage at least area manager, more than likely regional vice president.
And that's all it is.
yeah, and I just feel like I've put so much effort.
Sixth time. I don't have that many fingers on one hand. I'm holding my laptop.
Got nothing back, and I feel kind of stupid for spending my papa's money because I could have spent it on mental health and sport.
Yeah, no, don't.
Oh, the tears are starting to flow.
I feel stupid though because one, it's a learning curve.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
She's true, it is a learning curve. I will never do network marketing ever again.
Two, this is an amazing business and opportunity that you've got yourself involved with. Have you benefited from it?
Definitely.
100%.
I don't know if she's saying that for me or for her. I don't know if she's trying to convince me or herself.
Yes. So do not view this as a negative thing. This has
Yeah.
happened for a reason.
She's right, this has happened for a reason. So that I can then share my experiences with other people so that they don't get in the same situation as I did
I like to say, you're going to get all that money back
when I go to work.
anyway.
Yeah.
And just don't rule it out for forever either. Because you know, I mean, you've been so passionate about it, so I know
Yeah, I knew because I was brainwashed. I'm not passionate about it anymore.
that you know how amazing and incredible this business is and how much you've put your all into it and you felt that.
How much you put your all into it. Yes, I did. I put everything into it. So she actually acknowledges the fact that I worked damn hard at this and it did work.
And, you know, that is what this business needs and, you know, to see success from it.
Uh-huh.
And you've just, it makes me a bit emotional because, like, I feel like we have just had, like, similar journeys
Yeah.
as well. And it's just hard for me because obviously
It's hard for her. Like, we do have similar journeys and I love this girl to pieces, but from her tone of voice, she's really upset about the fact that I'm upset. And I feel like that sparked some sort of doubt in her at the fact that I've lost so much money. And I might be wrong. Like, I might be totally wrong. And she's probably in too deep and spent that much money that she probably needs to commit and just stay in it. But it's so sad. Such an incredible person's being sucked into this. And that's not me, that's her.
I believe in myself that I can do it, and my job is to show other people.
Yeah.
Her job is to show other people that it can work. So basically what she's saying is she feels like she needs to show people that it works, and she feels like she's failed that because it's not worked for me.
You can do it as well. So it's just, you know, upsetting because I want it for you.
Yeah.
It's upsetting because you want it for me. Like, yeah, I wanted it for me as well, hun.
I just feel like I've looked at the numbers.
Reason number 7.
Like, I genuinely think the amount of money that I've spent for the amount I've got back and for the energy and time I put into it, it's not worth it.
Is that not worth it in the long run, or is that not worth it right now?
I think both.
Really?
We
Yeah.
appreciate the tone of her voice when she said really. Replay.
Really?
I think she's starting to realise that me losing money is never worth it. Like, I detect doubt in her voice there because of the way she said, really?
Yeah. Because I'm going to look back on this and think I've spent my papa's money on something that isn't even mine. Because it's not my business. Like, it's Peter Morg or whatever his name is. Like, it's not my business.
It is yours though, because it's what you're.
It is yours though, because you're building it. Too sure on that one. Who is the founder of Arbonne? Oh, look, Peter Morg.
But my name isn't on it.
Not like your mental health.
Yeah.
Not like your mental health, no. So she's acknowledging the fact that this isn't my business. This is the thing that MLMs often say you can build your own business. It's not your business. You're just replicating what someone else has done.
What can I do to like support you though? Because
Right, I think this is a crucial thing that shows how much of a beautiful person she is. She just said, what can I do to support you? And that's not her speaking from the fact that she's my upline. That's not her speaking from the fact that she wants me to stay in the business. That's her genuinely asking how she can help me. And I think that shows how much of a beautiful human being she actually is. And I think that that's so important to include in this video. She isn't a bad person. She isn't. She's just been brainwashed into thinking that she's helping people, and she's really not. And honestly, fair play to her. She has said, how can I help you? How can I support you?
obviously I'm gutted for you because
Yeah.
I really did see the massive vision for you as well, and
She's gutted for me because I've lost so much money.
you were going to be like my next EMVP, and obviously you were going to help me massively go towards my goal this month.
You were going to help me go towards my goal this month. Now this isn't her saying that from like, please stay because I need you for my goal. This is her actually explaining that I play a vital part in her success. Pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
I'm just sad for you.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I know that this business isn't for everyone.
Yeah.
But I just never dreamed that it wouldn't be for you.
Yeah.
She never dreamed that it wouldn't be for me because she genuinely thought it would be for me because of the fact that she genuinely thinks that this business model works.
I just have such a passion for the stuff I do in mental health and sport.
I just hope that you can sort of, because I know like how you must be feeling in terms of money wise, and like, and that's awful. Like I hate that you even feel like that.
She knows what I'm feeling in terms of money wise, probably because she's went through it.
Uh-huh.
And I hate to think that because like now you've decided that you're not
I hate that you even feel like that. That shows that she's honestly such a beautiful human being.
going to do it, that you're not going to get that money back straight away because you do need to build it to the first level. But if it's not right for you, then it's not right for you, and I am not going to convince you.
You do need to build it to the first level, and yet the income disclosure statement states that the average annual income is £2,020. Minimum annual income that a district manager has ever earned within the past year was £149. Do you need to build it to the first level, or is it further up? Just a question.
Because there's no point, it has to be right for you.
Yeah.
But obviously I'm just so sad at the same time.
Fair pay.
But like, how can I help you? Because obviously
Second time, how can I help you? She's a good person.
I'm
Just
100%
share.
going to back you and everything.
Share mental health and sport. Share it everywhere.
It's just so shit because I wanted it to work for you.
Listen to the sadness in her voice.
I know. You need to keep me posted though on everything.
Yeah, of course I will. And I'm still coming to do some water sports.
Yeah. Some paddleboarding.
Yeah. Ever bump into anyone that you think might be good at the business, let us know.
Yeah.
If you ever bump into anyone that you think might be good at the business, let us know. Rewind to the business pitch. Also, can we note the fact that she didn't state anything about products? She just said if you think anyone would be good at the business. But I thought that the fact that they had products made it not a pyramid scheme.
I'll still send you audios that I find that are good.
Oh, thank you. So you've not turned into an Arbonne hater then?
We appreciate the irony. You've not turned into an Arbonne hater then. Did anyone detect an awkward giggle there?
Don't start a video, will you?
Don't start a video, will you? Probably because you know that it will deter people.
How I invested all of my... Oh, God, no! I'm not even going to give you that idea.
We appreciate that she's actually slightly seeing the fact that this has been a major downfall in my life. She's literally said how I invested and it didn't work out. I think part of her deep down realises. So there we have it. That was my opinion. This is going to be a very long video, so I'm not going to talk too much in the outro. I just want to reiterate the fact that she is an absolutely lovely person. She's just been brainwashed by the system. And I hope that this sheds some sort of light on my experience in Arbonne. I would love to film some more anti-MLMs with you. If you enjoyed this video, I will tell by the amount of views and the amount of thumbs up. So give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Click the subscribe button to see more videos from me, and ring that notification bell because I notify. You will be notified every time I post a video, and I post every Monday. What? I post every Monday. So, stay safe, and I love you lots, and I hope this video shed some light on my experience in MLMs. Bye!